Bush on the beat.
Right, 23 July 2025, and today I'm excited to be giving you the midweek update on all the trending news that is taking place in Zimbabwe. So today I've got some very interesting stories, but let's start with the latest and the most interesting news first. So firstly, President Hakainde Hichilema has appointed a new Zambian ambassador to Zimbabwe yesterday. So Zambia now has a new ambassador in Zimbabwe after the last ambassador left at the end of his term. So you can see on the screen there that Brigadier General Wilson Chikwalamba Tembo is now the new High Commissioner to the Republic of Zimbabwe. So that is the new High Commissioner of Zambia to Zimbabwe. You know that Zambia is like my second home. Zambia, I like it. It's amazing. And President Hakainde Hichilema, the best president in our region. I like President Hakainde Hichilema and President Dumapoko, my favorite presidents in this region. Now, let's quickly go into the news. And let's start with the trending news in Zimbabwe. Kudakwashe is the man of the moment. He is talking every day. Every moment he gets, he talks. And he's slamming Kudakwashe, he's slamming Mutsvangwa, he's slamming Chiwenga. He wants to become the president of Zimbabwe. So overnight, Kudakwashe has tweeted once again, and he has gone on attacking both Chiwenga and Mutsvangwa. So in the latest tweet, Tagwirei says, and you can imagine that he is tweeting in third person. He is the one that is tweeting. That is not anyone else. So Dr. Kudakwashe has never at any point attacked His Excellency, the President, or any member of the ZANU-PF leadership, either directly or through proxies. His record speaks for itself. Unwavering support for the President, consistent backing of ZANU-PF candidates, and tireless efforts to empower citizens through internal programs. What Dr. Tagwirei has done and continues to do is to serve the party, the people, and the President with humility, competence, and dedication. His actions have naturally attracted goodwill and solidarity from citizens across all walks of life, not out of ambition, but out of impact. Support flows to those who lead by example, not by demand. If there are individuals who deserve scrutiny and corrective action, it is those who engage in divisive press conferences, leak confidential information to opposition actors and journalists, and exploit platforms like Geza to undermine the President, the party, and government cohesion. Let it be known, ZANU-PF is not a movement of values it is a movement of values, not entitlement. Liberation credentials are honorable, but are not a free pass to leadership. Many Zimbabweans have parents who fought in the war, yet they do not assert political claims based on history alone. The challenge of today demands a different caliber of leadership, one rooted in vision, humility, and transformative service. We call for discipline, we call for unity, and above all, we call for a reaffirmation of loyalty to the President and the people of Zimbabwe. Let us rise above pettiness and recommit to building a strong, resilient, and prosperous nation. So that is Kudakwashe over there, linking, firstly, the link to Geza. You can clearly see the link to Geza, that these guys are responsible. That is Mutsvangwa and Chiwenga. They also attack Mnangagwa. So that is very clear. That is, first he attacks Chiwenga for his speeches on corruption. Then he goes to attack Mutsvangwa and links him to Geza. So press conferences and Geza and journalists. So that is Blessed Mhlanga. You can clearly see the flow in that whole document. There is time that is taken to prepare these documents. And Tagwirei is not backing off. He is attacking. He's on the attack. And you're going to see eventually Mnangagwa emerging. Mnangagwa is going to come out in support of Tagwirei. Within a short space of time, everyone who is speaking against Tagwirei, you're going to see them changing and going to Tagwirei's side because Tagwirei is Mnangagwa. So don't forget what I'm saying here. Tagwirei is Mnangagwa. There is no difference between Tagwirei and Mnangagwa. They are one person. So whatever Tagwirei is doing, he is doing it on behalf of Mnangagwa. And everyone who is speaking right now against Tagwirei is speaking against Mnangagwa. That is how it is. And you're going to see it within a short space of time. Everything is going to come back or come together within a short space of time because they've run out of time. Something is happening or something has happened and they now need to make a change. So that is why they are campaigning around the country. There is a campaign taking place every single day. So take, for example, Friday, they were supposed to be in Bulawayo. This whole past week, they've been campaigning daily, especially in Mashonaland provinces. And tomorrow, there is more campaigns taking place. There is, in Mashonaland West, one person who's speaking is Blessed Kapesa, here from the diaspora. He's going to be at Tamarind Resort. You're going to see ZANU-PF officials here. And this is a business. They say it's business. So you're going to see Mario Chombo here. And basically what's happening is that ZANU-PF is in campaign mode. And we must find out why. Something has happened either to Mnangagwa or there is a plan. They have a plan that they want to implement. And that is why there's jostling. They are jostling for the presidency and the vice presidents because something is imminent. So watch very carefully this space. It's going to happen very, very soon. Now let's go to events. So today, Mnangagwa is going to be the host at the Presidential Golf Day, and that is President Golf Gala. So that is going to happen in Harare. And then we also have COP15. So I don't know how he's going to do it, both events. So that is 25th. Sorry, that's not today. That's 25. So that is 25. So he's going to be able to go to COP. So 25 is the Royal Harare, and that is the scholarships here. So Mnangagwa is going to be hosting a golf day at Royal Harare. When is 25? 25 is Friday. So that is Mnangagwa over here. And then today is going to be hosting COP. COP is COP15 happening in Victoria Falls. And that is going to be a big event. I expect to see Chiwenga over there because Chiwenga was initially the person who was running with the wetlands. So I expect to see Chiwenga over there. Then let's look at other important news. There was a massive accident in Zimbabwe yesterday. So 17 people have died during that accident. And overnight, the Insurance Council of Zimbabwe has asked the relatives to contact them for compensation. So both the minibus taxi and the truck were insured. So if you've got a relative who passed away or was injured or lost property during the accident in Chitungwiza, you can call the number on the screen. So toll-free number 591, and they will process your insurance compensation benefits as provided for by the Road Traffic Act. The truck also had what is called a COMESA yellow card. So you can go over there if your relative was in the accident and you'll be able to get compensation. So these guys will properly insure both of them. Then let's look at some other stories, some sports news. So Tino Kadewere has moved to Greece. A new team here in Greece. So you can go and check the details on Gambakwe. We'll put it there for you. Tinokadeure is a free agent. So he's going to RS Thessaloniki. That is new team over there. They've welcomed him. Vatesa Renika. I don't know if there's a Bible book called Vatesa Renika, but that is where he is in Greece over here. So Tinokadeure, I like this guy. But I don't know, he has not been playing so well. So he's now a free agent. So they didn't even charge anything. They just let him go. And then Andy Mrizo has quit music. He has just put out a statement crying that people don't appreciate him. So he's leaving music. And then in South Africa, a young lady has appeared, Ndaviseng Zama, has appeared in court together with the 4 people accused in the murder of DJ somebody, a top DJ in South Africa was gunned down. So Ndaviseng Zama is the daughter of one of the accused, and she is accused of money laundering, or she moved some of the money for the murder or attempted murder of Tobeko Tobejane. So she was supposed to be killed, and the money came from the bank account of this young lady. So the police have arrested her, and she's going to appear in court together with her father. In fact, she's appeared in court, and she's going to be the 5th accused in this court case. It's going to be a mess in South Africa. Lots of crime. In fact, the police are the criminals in South Africa. Jaka Dakwa. Now let's go to a business. There is one business story today that I want to cover, and that is the Johannesburg Stock Exchange is exploring moving to a 24-hour trading cycle. So currently the Johannesburg Stock Exchange only trades between 9 o'clock and 4. So they're now in 3. They're now exploring going on to a 24-hour trading cycle. Same as NASDAQ, which has announced that in 2026, they're going to be trading for 24 hours. And London Stock Exchange and New York Stock Exchange are also looking at 24-hour trading. You make so much money over there. And the guys who do trading, they know what I'm talking about. You can become an addict with that thing. So if they go to 24 hours, it will be a mess to most people. Now, let's quickly look at the newspapers. In fact, this morning, I don't have access to my newspapers because they were kind of not working. I don't know why. So let's look at H Metro newspaper. So H Metro is one of my favorite newspapers. I like it. So let's see what H Metro has published today. And then we'll go to Zambia, my favorite country, my second home, Zambia. So that is where I like it. If they fix the internet, I'll move to Zambia. But the internet in Zambia is so bad. I could not work when I was in Zambia. That is why I came back so quick. My business was going to close down. So disaster. So this is the accident. Then miracle, this young lady survived the accident. There are people who survived the accident, including the driver of the truck. This is bad. Guys, this is terrible what happened in Harare. So like I said, if we're in this accident, you can go and claim compensation. So Chitungwiza, look at those roads. The truck veered from one side and went on the other side. It was coming from Malawi with some chips. So that is this whole situation. And then let's look at something else of interest here. Who are these strong guys here? Such guys are 2 of the biggest muscle men in this country, GS Maka seated and Big Mike go through their training routines. I don't know how guys get muscles like this. No matter how much I try, my arms can't grow that big. I don't know what these guys do to get such big arms, but I know that it's good. Work out. That is what we need. We need strong people. And then let me see if there's anything else of interest. As I said, H Metro, one of the most interesting newspapers, the TMZ of Zimbabwe. Go check it out. Every morning they publish. Let's go to the Herald newspaper, and then we're out. I heard someone saying, why do you watch the Herald? These are some of the best newspapers in the region. I know a lot about newspapers because of the work that I do. Zimbabwe newspapers are at a very high quality. They only need to change one thing. You can't have Mnangagwa on the front page every day. That is trababulous. So make sure that you fix this. Put other people at the front once in a while. Put Mutsvangwa, put Chiwenga, do big stories. A lot of things are happening. So don't put Mnangagwa every day at the front. Ramaphosa, it's very rare to see him in front of a newspaper. There is Genfan, and then Ziambi Akabroka, and then there is Nick. Where's Nick Mangwana? Back there, and Garwe Akadzakwa. Then let's see who else is here. So this story is dominating of the extent you can see it. The fact that there was no crane to so these people were crushed by the truck, and there was no crane to move the truck off. So people died, and some were trapped for hours because there was no way to lift the truck. It's crazy. Then let's quickly look at other things here. Commonwealth business women launch Zimbabwe chapter. Who are these pretty young ladies? So Mr. Angeline Mhlanga, Center, flanked by Vice President Lucy Murengami, Head of Governance Sharon Now, Director of Training Tambudzai Madzire, and Head of Governance Lucy Chichayana. How many governance people do you have here? Let's see. Head of Governance Sharon Now, and Director of Training and Head of Governance. So I think somewhere there's a mistake there, but I like her outfit. It's amazing. Atofara red. Keep it up, young ladies. Kutamba hangu. Andozorowa nevanhu zvinzi ndiri kutaura vakadzi vanhu. So I think we're good. That is what we need to look at today. Let's now go to Zambia, my second country. So in Zambia, there's a big story, and let's look at what has happened yesterday. The biggest story, obviously, is the burial of the late former Zambian president, Edgar Lungu. So we're going to be covering this next week, and it's going to be big. So currently, the big story there is that there is an audio recording that has been leaked. And the State House of Zambia is saying that they've got nothing to do with that audio. It's not them. So whoever leaked that audio is lying. And that audio has now been taken to court in South Africa. So the South African court, High Court, has now received that audio, and it's going to play a big part in the court case, which is going to be heard on the 4th. So apparently there are a lot of things that were said in that audio, and I don't know what is going to happen with that court case. But today I don't see it here. Young driver, Azuita Zakare. I don't know why. And then let's see, 40-kilometer Lusaka roads under construction and rehabilitation. Lusaka is amazing. I like Lusaka. And what else is here? President HH orders cleanup of land title issues. Guys, land is so expensive in Zambia. Like, I was looking for land when I went to Zambia. It's crazy. Like, inside Lusaka, there's almost no land available. And everything is $1 million and above. So there's no land in Lusaka. Everyone wants to build inside of Lusaka. However, as you go to the airport, there are massive new developments taking over there. I think the city is going to move out. So Zambia is very big. Lusaka is very big. In fact, Zambia is the biggest country that I've ever seen. I've never seen a country as big as Zambia. It's so big, and it's shocking. When you're in Zambia, you don't even know, like when you're in Lusaka, you don't know what's happening on the other side because they're developing so quickly. And especially space in the malls. There are so many spaces, but the rents are crazy. The rent is very high over there. Then let's quickly look at Obed Mpofu. Obed Mpofu was recently in court with Malunga. So Malunga is a human rights lawyer, and there is a farm called Esidakeni Farm. So Obed Mpofu has lost the court case. He's got 5 other people with him, including Sekruma Suka and other people. They have kicked out Malunga from his farm. And the court has ruled that their offer letters by the government are not valid. So Malunga must be back on his land. However, what has happened today is that Obed Mpofu and the 5 have challenged or have gone back to the Supreme Court to challenge the High Court ruling. So this is Esidakeni Farm. Malunga was, for a long time, the head of a human rights organization here in South Africa. So he's gone back home to find that they've taken his farm and he can't farm on it. And unfortunately, this case has been dragging for years. So you can go to Gambakwe. We've done a big thing on how this case started and where it is. And Malunga has finally won the court case. He's got partners in that business. What Mpofu did is they went to the farm, they removed the produce, which was already on the ground, and started to harvest. And then they kicked out Malunga's employees together with the CIO. There are some CIO guys involved in this case. So the High Court has ruled, but they are refusing to come off of this farm. And therefore, they've gone to the Supreme Court to get another ruling. I like Malunga very much. In fact, about 5 years ago, when some CIO guys were trying to kill me, I went to his office to do security upgrades at my house. That was crazy. So I went over there and we wanted money to upgrade security at my house. So Malunga himself was helping me at that time. So I like these guys. We also went to school with his brother. So Kevin was in school with me and he was amazing. He was the Deputy Public Protector of South Africa. So you know these guys, they are not, basically, an Obed, they are targeting these guys. It's not like they want to farm there. They are targeting them because they are human rights lawyers. So that's all. They just want them to have no farm in Zimbabwe. Vaka broker, vana Obed, vaka broker, vaka Dakwa. Mpofu has got so much land. Victoria Falls, he owns everything. Binga, he owns everything. Plus, he owns a lot of stuff, mines, whatever. He doesn't need this farm. Why is he doing it? Mpofu, Zidzoro. That's all I can say to him. Zidzoro, Mudara, Siamunu, Arime, Kamunda Kake, 1. It's like someone with 5 wives to go in and take someone's 1 wife. That is crazy. Jaka Dakwa. Right, let's quickly look at the comments and then we're out. Chiwenga will strike when Mnangagwa's chairmanship runs out next month. Okay. I don't know anything about it. All I can tell you is it's about to go down. I can assure you it's about to go down. And this is the last stretch. There's no coming back here. We're going somewhere very deep. I've told you that the Herald is the headquarters of evil. Headquarters of evil. Yes. You know that guys in the Herald used to live in one compound. Eh? Like Herald, Kweza, everyone would live in one compound. So that is the definition of company wife. If you see something like that, if you live together and work together, then let's see. Yes, right. Guys, everywhere I go. So let's say I'm walking in town. Then someone just say, right. Guys, let's look at Chamisa tweet. Chamisa has tweeted. That is amazing. After a long time, Chamisa has tweeted. My homeboy, I like Chamisa very much. But I don't like movements. We disagree. Chamisa, we disagree very much on that. We want a political party with structures. And we're going to do it, we're going to make it happen. If Chamisa doesn't want to do it, if he wants to do it, let's do it. So Chamisa has tweeted about COP. You can go and check it out on Chamisa News Channel. Our wetlands, our heritage. This Wednesday, the 23rd of July, Zimbabwe is opening its doors to the world, hosting Ramza COP15 in Vic Falls, and shining a global spotlight on our rich environmental heritage. So let me tell you what's happening with COP. So COP is going to be under Zimbabwe for the next 5 years. So Zimbabwe is going to be the president of COP for the next, 5 years. Let me show you the history. So here it is. Come on, COP, show up on the screen. Usadakwe. I don't know why this thing has done this. So Chadakwa. I wanted to show you the history of COP so that you understand where it came from and what is this thing is big. The COP, right there it is. So this is the history of COP. And Zimbabwe is going to be one of the 172 parties who have adopted the 5th strategic plan, 2025 to 2034, which focuses on biodiversity, climate resilience, and restoration. Zimbabwe assumes COP presidents 2025 to 2028. That's 3 years. Apologies. 3 years, not 5 years. So Mnangagwa is going to be over there, and it has been all over. You can see the last one was in China, in Geneva, and the last one before that was in Dubai. So every 3 years, there is a COP, and it's amazing. All right, I think we've covered everything. South Africa has lost to Nigeria. What a beautiful team. I like it. I like the ladies' team. So the young lady you're watching there is called Andile Dlamini, the one on the left. She's the one who was the star of the whole South African team. But this time around, they lost to someone bigger. The Nigerians have got someone who is even bigger. I don't even want to talk about it because I'll say the wrong thing. Zakadakwa. Okay, I think we've covered it. Let's recap on what we said. Tagwirei has overnight, linked Chiwenga and Mutsvangwa to Geza. In a statement that was put out on his Twitter, Tagwirei said he has never attacked Mnangagwa, but the two have done so, with the Chiwenga attacking Mnangagwa using his corruption speeches, and Mutsvangwa attacking Mnangagwa using Geza. They've got a platform they use, they jump onto the platform of Geza, they own him. That is in a statement that was issued last night. Go check it out. This Twitter handle, Elder Tagwirei, is crazy. I don't know who runs it, but he goes on the attack, and something's about to happen. Something big is about to happen in ZANU-PF. My belief is that Chiwenga is going to be fired very soon, and Mutsvangwa is going to follow. There's going to be a reshuffle, especially on the vice presidents, with Tagwirei ascending to the vice presidents. Mnangagwa is not going to allow this situation where there is so much power in the hands of Chiwenga. Chiwenga has got too much power, especially through his popularity to the public. He just goes out there, makes speeches, and people start clapping, and Mnangagwa doesn't like it. So he's brought in Tagwirei to neutralize Chiwenga. And Tagwirei has got a lot of media in his pocket. So a lot of media has been paid by Tagwirei, and he gets a lot of space. Every time he talks, media covers it, and it's diluting the message of Chiwenga. It's dragging Chiwenga into useless garbage all day. So Chiwenga now spends the whole time trying to answer to garbage. And they've got gimmicks. So they create fake statements, they create fake events, and it's a mess. The public is confused. And then Mutsvangwa is coming in there trying to back Chiwenga, and he thinks that Chiwenga is going to become or come out on top. I said this yesterday, but as you are aware, both Mnangagwa and Auxilia currently not feeling well. Look at Auxilia. Zvakadhakwa, zvadhakiswa, hazvisi kuita. Mnangagwa akabroka. Auxilia akabroka. Sean akabroka. Collins akabroka. Yes, Yanasara, Kuda akabroka. Emerson Jr. akadhakwa. Both of this, or this whole family, is ruling our country like a cabal. So the whole family is in the government. There is no country where there's such a thing, ever. You've never seen such a thing where the whole family has got some sort of government position. That is where we made our mistakes. Saka passing a revolution, we don't want revolution. We want a new political party. Guys, if we don't have a political party, we'll never make it. So, revolution, let them do it. Ukaona chinchapindirwa na madzibaba Shanduko, Jeff Judah, General Story, Shadakwa. I can't follow those guys. Honestly, who follows that crew and say you're doing a revolution? That is trababulous. Shakadakwa. So let's have a new political party and let's make it happen. M23 Zimbabwe is on by okay, M23. Guys, material is M31. M23 in a put. M31 doesn't have guns. M31 has got structures. I know some of you are not listening. Now you listen. Okay, I'd rather follow bees than ZANU. Yes. You want to follow bees, or bees will follow you. Yeah, I think, guys, I love it. We've been doing great. Vaneta, Vese Vaneta, Vana Muchaneta. So, Kulin Dimuchaneta, DJ Unholy Dimuchaneta, Vaneta, Vakadakwa. They can't do it. They can't keep it up. Lies have short legs. Imagine, Gambakwe is stealing 127,000. Tipe, Mavileven. Gorukunyeba, Zoro. Apana Shokadaro. Gambakwe is clean. Gambakwe is clean and is going to be part of M31, the strongest political party to ever come out of Zimbabwe. We want to create a legacy and do very, very well. Right, I would like to thank all of you for watching. I'll see you again a little bit later. So today I'm going to be working out. So Wednesday is my last day of working out. So I'm going to do a workout. And then Muve, our sponsor, the reason why you see me awake all the time, I only sleep 2 hours, is because of Muve. Muve is very strong. It's a herb from Zimbabwe, and it's organic. So this herb, what it does, it's got all the benefits for men on the left and all the benefits for ladies on the right. So we are currently delivering to all countries around the world by DHL. You can pick up in Harare, you can pick up in Bulawayo, Cape Town, Johannesburg, Uber. You can Uber in Johannesburg. And we also deliver by ShopRite, by PEP and by Postnet. So pick up your Mve packet, 1 tablespoon in the morning, 1 tablespoon at night. Vano chema sevari pamariro. I like it. I'm the only person who can do this ad. And guys, I can tell you, if I give you a packet of Mve, you call me within a week. There is no person who has failed to get benefits from Mve. So go take it and conquer my salad. I don't eat. What I do is, this is my honey. So I'm no longer near the place where I used to buy my honey. So this is my honey. You see, it's full. So I've got massive number of herbs that I use. So every day I use a massive number of herbs because I am Ngangayenyu. I'm a traditional herbalist. So let me tell you what I use. Mostly, I use turmeric, I use Mve, I use, what else I use? So much. Let me turn on my camera and see. Let me see what else I use. I'm going to be shouting it out from here. I use ECGC, I use aloe, I use, what else I use? Lots of herbs. I think I've got about, all right, the biggest new herb I've got. Let me show you the biggest new herb I've got, which treats every disease. So this herb is called grape seed extract. What happened in my camera? Grape seed extract, right? This one. This is the most expensive herb in my house. So this one costs 500 rand in the shops without delivery. So it's the most expensive herb ever. I buy this at she clicks, right? If you have this herb, you can treat almost, it's like the most strongest antioxidant ever. So most people don't know about it. So ukabataniza this herb, grapeseed, and you take turmeric, and you take, okay, let me show you the other one. You have to, so write this down, guys, because this, you never get it anywhere else. So umve is your best, and then there is this herb here. It's called quercetin. This herb here. So this combination end up by turmeric, grapeseed, quercetin, and what else? Umve. That is equivalent. No story. That is equivalent. The power of this thing is equivalent to mamwema ARVs. Anomiwa nevano. You know, rapper, simba, because it is the most powerful combination. Yes, grapeseed. So grapeseed is very strong. It actually treats some diseases. So, and it's very expensive. So you can go check it out. It's called Poseidon. And normally it clicks, you buy it for $500. And then quercetin, obviously, most of you guys don't know it. It's a very strong complex. So normal herbs and on a daily basis. And then this honey, every morning, you do that. You can go with umve, then you're as strong as someone who is on medicine. Gambakwe, you're campaigning with thieves. Okay, guys, I think I know most of you want to hear this. WhatsApp me on this number, and I'm going to do a post on this combination that I'm telling you about. Kuti uite strong as an ox. Muve is your best, and then you have other herbs. Don't stay without my herbs, because there's so many diseases that you don't know. And work out. So every week, my workouts, I work out 5 days times 3. So I've got 15 workouts. The secret is, as you get older, don't use heavy weights, because you're gonna break your bones. So unoshandisa my light weights, but you must have, you must have a personal trainer. So if you've got money, have a personal trainer. So in Cape Town, I've got a personal trainer who trains me very hard. Let's see Fadzai's workout before I go. I want to show you Fadzai's workout, and then I will explain to you what I'm saying, what I think. So you can see kuti Fadzai anoshandisa ma weights gym, right? She uses gym workouts. So I think her personal trainer is somewhere here. If I'm not mistaken, she's got a personal trainer. And that thing that she's doing there is leg work. However, for guys, the secret is not on the workout. So you see what she's doing? And I think she's got a personal trainer. That's probably the person who's filming. For guys, the secret is in your length of your workout. So you can't work out heavy weights when you're old, like when you're 40, 50. You must work out longer. So your workout must be at least 45 minutes to 1 hour. So don't go to the gym and do this short thing. You have to do more for longer, but with lighter weights. So that is what we do. I'm not a personal trainer. So that's why I'm saying you must get a personal trainer. And as I'm talking, there is Siposami Malunga right there in front of us. Like if you look at Fadzi, on her page, you can see Siposami Malunga right there. Is one of her first friends at the top. So that is crazy. I think AI has been listening to me. That is the guy who is in court with Obet Mpofu. Obet Mpofu. Anima Farms, 100,000. But he wants to take one farm. Ra Siposami Malunga. Obet akadzakwa. Akabroka. And Obet na Geza. They were linked together last month. So I don't know who is who, but everyone is linking everyone else to Geza. Right, I would like to thank all of you for watching. I'll see you again very, very shortly, and a good day to you all.